from a training standpoint in how you guys run your teams and coach your teams, what's one or two things that you're really emphasizing with them so that so your agents and your team is successful in the program? Again, I'll just keep it in the same order, Stephen.
Something that Ryan said, I've been in the lead game for 34 years. And for my team, I take the responsibility of lead generation. I don't hire lead generators. I feel like that's my role. And so what OJO brings to the table is quality leads. These people know that they've been to a real estate website. They know that they've looked at houses in my area, and they know that someone's reaching back out to them. Some of those non-live leads, you got to get them back on the phone, but they know they've given their information. They know someone's calling them. We use great technology. We use Follow Up Boss for our systems to monitor the agents, and it works well with OJO. I find that I hire agents who can lead convert and close real estate. And so the nurtures fall on the agents. I think that you have to have great accountability with your agents. I have a virtual assistant constantly following up with my agents. This is an email that went out to one of my agents, and it's just got the list of the OJO contacts for that agent to click on and update all those today. And I saw him on here. I've got one of the best growth advisors, Oscar. Hey, Oscar. And he's really good about helping us understand the accountability that we can pull up through OJO. So about every 2 days, we're sending out to our agents their answer rate, their consulting rate, their showing rate. And I think you just have to keep that in front of agents at all times on really a daily basis. If an agent's not performing, I love the fact that we can now go in and pause that agent ourselves. And so I'm pausing and unpausing agents all day. We send out their answer rate at least every 48 hours. The company requirement is for them to be snoozed if they cannot answer a call within 30 seconds. We've got agents running around 16 to 90 seconds. Our company average right now is 37 seconds. And every agent's getting paused by me if they're above 60 seconds.
Wow, Stephen, I love so many of the things you said. It's apparent why you guys are as successful as you are with the level of accountability that from the top down that you created. I love that you're sharing the answer rates with them on a regular basis. I think that's a great idea. Michelle, what things are you stressing from a training or coaching perspective with your agents to be successful in the program?
Well, we're a little bit more of an enabler than Stephen is with his team, but what we have found with so many different lead platforms that the agents are just not great about updating. So what we have implemented, my sales manager has really taken ownership of this. And what we do is every Monday and Friday, we download and then upload into Sierra all of OJO, and the agents just update Sierra. They don't update any other lead platform. And so then as soon as they update that, then we go in and set tasks for them to do another update weekly. And so we are then going into OJO and doing the updates ourselves so that we can keep that response, the lead update, so we know what's going on constantly. And so we just find that's easier for them if they just work within the Sierra platform, and then we make sure that it's updated in all the other platforms. And it helps them, I think, to want to take more business if they know that they don't constantly have to do all the updates that's required and is needed. And so that's just been real successful for us. And because, we can talk to them and preach to them and they still aren't great about doing the updates in a timely manner. If by Monday they don't have updates done in Sierra, then we pause them for the week on our leads. And so we'll be able to do that with OJO now. Since you have that feature, that was really important for us. And we just tell them that, if you're too busy to do all of your updates after the weekend and by Monday, then, we know you're too busy for new business. And so we want to give you a chance to get caught up. And that's worked really well for us.
I love it. I love it. Great conversation to have. And, what we do sets the example for our teams. And that's a perfect example of that. Ryan, what are you emphasizing or like focusing on with your team so they can be successful?
Yeah, you know what I especially love is, Stephen, your accent.
Stephen always wins the accent.
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, it's funny being from Minnesota. Everyone says we've got that Minnesota accent. But a couple quick things that I just wanted to share. I'm a big believer that when you recognize agents for being successful, doing things well in front of the rest of your team, it elevates them. They feel super honored, and it also inspires others. And so I think a lot of times, what we're doing is we're recognizing success. We're recognizing positive things that agents are doing with OJO. And as a result, trying to inspire those other agents to do so. Similar to you all, our approach really, the key obviously is meeting the customer in person, building rapport, building a relationship, really taking a customer service approach of focusing on the consumer. And I just think, again, in a market where we have such limited inventory, if our agent can build that trust with the consumer, we're going to get that deal. And I think that's just, we're continually working through our training, through advising agents on, what questions to ask to build that rapport, the actions that an agent can take to do that. And so, again, just staying consistent, staying persistent, but also staying positive. It's a tough world. It's a tough business. And I think our agents, when they can keep a smile on their face, people like that, and they want to work with that kind of agent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can I piggyback on something Ryan said?
Absolutely.
You've got to keep up with the times. You've got to move into 2023 and not be living in 2014, 15, 16. You've got to set the appointment.
Yes.
Setting the appointment with a lead is the new open house. Don't let your ISAs or your agents go down a road of asking people if they're qualified, of asking them if they've got an agent. Meet these people at a property and get belly to belly with people. I promise you there's money in people. If they can't buy, they know someone who can buy. Get belly to belly with these people at all costs and focus on nothing other than getting. The only thing we have over the internet right now is the lockbox key. And you earn everything else after they find the home or after you meet them. But you've got to dangle that lockbox key and get belly to belly with people.